Okay, in our last session, the recording of the screen was not there. I don't know. I have that on my file, but when I upload that to the server, YouTube server, somehow the sound was removed. So I decided to give you a quick overview of what we have built on that lesson. So what we actually did was we added the libraries we thought we are going to be using. So let me show you those. So to add those libraries, what we did was we created a project with an empty activity, and it gave us this empty activity, and then we went into the Gradle scripts. So in the Gradle scripts we have two scripts, one for the whole project and one for the app called module. One is for the project, the whole project, right? So in this one, the whole projects one, we are assigning the plugins that applies for the whole project. So we added a Compose plugin, KSP plugin, and Hilt. KSP is a plugin that communicates the library data into Kotlin. So without that plugin, we can't translate much of the things in our libraries. So that's why we are using KSP, and Hilt is to make sure that our application inside the application we are communicating the right thing at the right time. So we will talk about that as we progress. So then we have this app module. So in the app module, we have to apply these plugins as well, KSP, Compose, and Hilt. These ones are, I think, they were there already by default. And also we have to make sure that inside Android, okay, there should be a built feature tag, and it should have this line compose true, so that it knows that our app is going to be a Jetpack Compose app. And this is the important part. This is where we add the libraries. So we are using a toml file, which is a file we store all the library information. So when we sync now, it downloads any libraries that we haven't downloaded yet. So at the moment we have downloaded everything. So we have the versions, which versions we are using, and then we have libraries, and then we have plugins. So we added compose BOM, I think was there already for us. BOM is bill of material, that means list of libraries, so the versions are compatible with each other. And then we added Hilt library, Room library, and Retrofit library, and then we implemented them in the app module, so that we have that in these versions, and then we implemented in the app modules. And then what we did was, to use Hilt, we need to have our Android manifest file, the application name. Inside the application name, we have to give the Android name as .offline notes app. So in order to use this name, we need to create a file. Okay, so that's inside the Kotlin Java, and then if you open the first one, which doesn't have test parts, inside that we have these are source files, right? So inside that we have this our main package. So inside the main package, you can see there will be just the main activity, and inside the main package we have to add another class called offline nodes app, exactly the same name as this one, and we have to extend that as an application. Okay, so that is the app file we are referring. So when we are making this one, when we are adding a name to the application, we should have a file with this exact same name which has been extended with the application class. Okay, and then we can add Hilt Android. So this is where the Hilt starts making sure where to start, where to have deliver the singleton files, where to deliver the repository. We will be talking these things in depth. For that moment, just know that Hilt is a library that gives the dependencies to the other classes. You will understand what dependencies are as well as we go. So for the time being, don't worry too much about it. And then we added uh, more packages which we are going to be using in our next lesson. So we have network package and room package. Now let me uh, send this file to the GitHub. Okay, so how do we do that? So I'm going to show you how to run version control. Okay, so here we have tools VCS. So the VCS is the version control systems, right? So we are going to enable version control integration. So click on that one. So we can select several version control types. We are going to use Git. Okay, and click OK. And once you've done that, we can go to Git. We get this Git straight away. Okay, and then what we have to do first, we have to add a remote place where we're going to upload, right? So what I am going to do now is manage remotes, and then here we have to add our remote URL. Okay, so I have already created a repository for me, so I am going to use this URL as the remote. So I'm going to copy that and paste that one there and click OK. So now we have the remote, and then everything became red because we haven't committed and added and pushed them to that push that to the that live repository we just created. So let's go and commit everything. So it will commit, select everything we have already. No, actually not commit. Commit. No. We have to first add, isn't it? So let's go and uncommitted changes. Let's try push. Empty repository cancel. If you right click and here git, you can add this file. Okay, so once you add, it becomes green. So what we can do, we can go to the app folder and right click and click add. So everything should be added in the app folder, and then go to the Gradle scripts also, add git add. You can select which one you want to add. You just add the toml files as well. if you want to add the rest of the files, you can think of adding them. So here we have project properties. um, some of these things should stay on your computer side. It shouldn't go up there because it's not relevant to the shared one. um, so here we have properties, like the SHA, those things can stay. Okay, local properties, this is about this local version. You have settings. um, so let's add settings as well. Git add. Okay, so now the next thing is you have to commit. Now the everything we just added are there. If you want to add these as well, you can uh, select them, but if you don't want to add them, you can just ignore them. Okay, and then what we have to do, so let's give a message: initial commit and commit and push. So it's gonna go, so there's one to do. Where's that one? So there's a to do. So that's data extraction new rules. Let's leave it as it is. Don't worry too much about the warning. So we have 12 warnings. So here we have imported something which we are not using. We can remove those. And in the manifest they are saying, yeah, that one is not required, but let's not mess too much with the manifest file because that can backfire. Okay, so I'm gonna commit anyway, because they are not errors, just some extra stuff. So here it says failed. Review code analysis, review to do, commit anyway and push. So then you get this final thing that we are going to push, and then click push. So the 33 files committed, push to the master. So then what we can do, we can check in our GitHub to see whether it's there. So this is our file. This is our project. So our stuff that we require are already committed. So you can see the Gradle files. Think we haven't pushed the Gradle, this is the app Gradle file, and this is for the project. So the project structure and everything is there without any problem. Okay, so that's all I wanted to talk about today, guys. Okay, I'll see you in the next